Hello and welcome back to Jacob's Toys 5-minute figure reviews. Please do like, share, subscribe, all of those things. All support to the channel is really appreciated. And in this particular video we are going to take a look at the Spider-Man Retro Marvel Legends Wave 2, in particular the Symbiote Spider-Man suit. Now, I'm not going to go into a huge backstory of the symbiote suit because most of us know what it is, you know, all the time with the symbiote and venom, etc, etc. In this box you get two wall crawling hands, which are the favoured hands for Spider-Man, obviously. You get two of the web shooting hands as well. You get the closed fist hands on the actual figure, and that's it. There's no bells and whistles, there's no added accessories, just this very awesome black suited Spider-Man, or symbiote suit Spider-Man. If you get the reference as to why I say black suit, because there was a suit made in this material after he lost the symbiote, but that's, go do your reading and you'll see it. So obviously this is built on the retro Spider-Man buck, so there's all the same articulation as the standard suit, and it's just a very awesome. There was just something so cool about the black suit, let's be honest. So having him on that new retro Spider-Man body is fantastic news. Now, people have said that obviously they want to see all of the Spider-Men that we've had transferred from the pizza body mold over to this retro mold. I do like the pizza body mold still. It's a sleek, you know, sort of Spider-Man suit, Spider-Man figure, but there's something very cool about this retro suit, a retro buck, sorry. The only problem is that it's not pinless, so you do see the pins, but obviously on something like this where he's all black, they don't stand out. You just need to kind of keep an eye if you're using it for action figure photography, obviously. Now let me just put the open palm hands on him, because I'm going to compare him to one of the earlier releases. Now we did have a few different versions. We had one in a 2-pack with Craven, we had one as a single wave as well, but we've had a few of the black suits in the past. So, you know, regarding suits, there's not much difference. It's the same suit. What you're getting here is a different mold, a different shaped body. So if I just grab that original one, here he is on the pizza body mold. Now you can see the first distinct difference, apart from the shape of the body, is the eyes on the suit. And it never stood out to me before, but the eyes on the pizza body mold are really big. But it never really stood out as a thing for me. The logos obviously are what they are. Pizza body mold has still got the hole in the back, which is a nice touch that the retro mold hasn't got that. But there's something very cool about these smaller eye pieces. They just make it look more like it should, if that makes sense. It's just a cool story arc. It's a cool costume. It was obviously going to happen. They were going to put this on the new retro Spider-Man mold. Obviously we did see that it was shown before the rest of the wave, and I'm really pleased that in the second wave of retro Spider-Man figures they gave us so many huge crowd pleasers. Obviously I have reviewed the rest of the waves, so do go and check that out on my channel. So yeah, let me just put these particular hands on. I'm going to put the closed fist hands on, and then I'll grab the retro Spider-Man, the standard one from wave 1, that has become very hard to get. People have at the time it was very easy to pick up, but then with the release of Wave 2, people are trying to pick up those figures from Wave 1, and the actual Spider-Man one is actually quite hard to get. So if you do get an opportunity to pick one up, then do so. If not, then you could easily customize this one, because it is exactly the same body, just with a different paint job. So if I get them into a similar pose, you can see that they're very similar but different. They're exactly the same figure, essentially, exactly the same bits of plastic, but they're a very different paint job. Now the symbiote suit is a huge fan favourite, but there isn't a lot I can say about this figure that hasn't already been said. It would have been nice to get a few accessories, maybe an alternate head, or an unmasked head, or perhaps even something to do with Venom or the symbiote. So some symbiote kind of tendrils or something like that. But they didn't have to. This one is going to be a very fast seller, and I would suggest if you get the opportunity to pick it up, then make sure you do, because I do not think that this black suited symbiote Spider-Man is going to hang around for long, and I think he's going to go the same way as this retro Spider-Man and be very hard to come by in future months or years. But all in all, yeah, a really solid figure. Absolutely loving it. Absolutely loving this wave as well. Thank you very much for watching. If you are enjoying the 5-minute figure reviews, then please do like, share, subscribe, all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. Do check out the other videos in this wave. I've done all 6, so all 3 Spider-Man suits that are in the wave, and the 3 villains as well as most other Marvel Legends that come out. I try to do my best to review them when they come out, so any support to the channel is very much appreciated. So yeah, so that's about it. Absolute winner, absolutely fantastic figure. Do go and pick him up if you get the chance. I'm really pleased that they've given us an updated symbiote. Till next time, see you soon.